What is good? My anime faithful. What is good, yo? Guys, holy crap. Like I said, welcome to the fight anime of the century. Nah, let me joke. Uh, to think that they were just having so much fun this week, it was actually entertaining to see, their take on just fighting in general. Not only fighting, but what they think is, cool moments, and the way they animated most of the boxing this week was well done. A lot of it feels like they have some type of work done in it, so I wouldn't be surprised if we see some more of these like well done choreographed fights that are animated well, because not only did they do something I did not expect from like shows in general lately, is they went ahead and confirmed the fact that there's something else coming, and we're just now seeing like the beginning of, what they're trying to build up with this show. Not only do we get to see, this hype fight, I guess you could call it, with a mammoth who, let's all be real, the way they were portraying her was absolutely godlike. And it made sense. Mammoths are supposed to be the most scariest things that came out of, where the saber tooths and all that stuff, the Ice Age, there it is. And to know that a mammoth exists in this world was pretty scary. Um, but at the same time, it just made for so much more funny stuff to be shown. Cause she was so little girl. She's smaller than our wolf. My gym partner is a wolf, by the way. I'm still going with it all the way to the end. She is tiny, and to think she has all of that power was absolutely devastating and hilarious to see. I think by far this is one of my most I think it's one of my favorite comedy shows, like that have a good amount of jokes, but not only do they joke a lot, I learned a lot about hyenas and, certain types of lions, tigers, all this different stuff was done so well that they use those moments for you not only to get an understanding of what these animals have going for them, but you get an understanding of just why and what they bring to the table after, we get the explanation. Why do we get the explanation, and how they're going to play off of it was always the fun part afterwards when the show starts like kicking off. So they give us a little bit to look at with the background of the animal, what the animal is known for, or maybe even better, wow, you see that damage? Even better, what the animal's not known for. And I think that's one of the things that had me the most interested. I didn't know anything about hyenas that I thought I knew. I knew that they were brave enough to go against some of the most dangerous monsters, some of the most dangerous animals in the animal kingdom, but I didn't know that male and females pretty much can't be told different, from just a normal species function standpoint, because of what we learned from our hyena girl in this show. So it's those types of things that really give the show its character to me and really make me want to know, like, okay, so what else who else and what else can they bring to the table that have unique things that are weird? And I wasn't even thinking, like, I honestly wasn't even thinking of that being a thing for the future, and then they just do it. I mean, let's be honest, they might not nail it as good as the animals or whatever, but they're bringing in insects, which there's a whole entire anime based on insects being human size and them pretty much just dominating. So I am not 1 point surprised that this is a real next step of the show, which was awesome to see, because every show that usually ends nowadays has no real understanding that, hey, there's another season coming. Hey, you're going to get some great stuff after you're done watching this. Like, there's no real indicator nowadays. You kind of just have to wait for them to announce it, or if you already read the source material, you kind of have an idea that it's possible, but they still don't necessarily tell you. There's a lot of different things that happen with anime now, but I feel having a definitive story outcome, for instance, like the demon kid who got taken in, or the demon kid that got taken in, the kid that was human that got taken in by a grandpa who was like demon lord level, but at the end of it, it shows that there was clearly something more coming, and we can tell that just from what happened. So that's the type of stuff I'm looking forward to getting out of every show. Just them giving us a reason that things are coming and understand that more, crazy things might be already done in the source material, and they're just kind of catching up still. So I hope you guys are having an amazing day, night, evening, whatever the case may be. This boxing match was pretty fun to watch. But I hope they have something saved up for season 2 to top it. Because let me tell you, this is one of the more greater credit scenes you can watch, with the mammoth not wanting to learn how to uh, peel potatoes and stuff like that. So winds up just giving up and then looking at our main guy who treats all animals the same besides his stupid dog. And winds up showing her that the humans aren't all like the ones back in the past, but he just might be because he has a way of going into a demon looking form. So it was hilarious. With all that being said, everybody, though, have an amazing day, night, evening, whatever the case may be. I hope you're good, and I will talk to you in the next one. I'm your boy, the Anime G, and I will talk to you later. Peace.